Today we're going to talk about this budget carbon full suspension mountain bike ordered direct from China at a fraction of the cost of its competitors. Let's get into it. When ordering parts from China, it's always a surprise when the box gets to you and looks halfway decent. You never know if customs is going to ransack your box to check for drugs. Fortunately, this box came through with little damage and in pretty good condition. One of my main concerns off the bat is the fact that there is very little additional foam and padding inside the box to cushion the frame from big impacts. Yes, the foam that was wrapping the frame is providing a substantial amount of padding to the frame, but the frame was mostly free to bounce around inside the box because there was nothing else included in this frame set. To be fair though, comparing this to a Yeti Box, it's about the same level of packaging quality, although the Yeti does come with other components and cardboard structure within that big box to keep everything supported and safe in delivery. Cutting into this layered foam can be surgical at times. Just be careful with it because the amount of layers can vary from order to order. I save packaging to repurpose it for returns and shipping my own orders, and this is a ton of reusable foam padding. If you do any shipping and you have purchased rolls of foam, you'll know that this is like throwing away free money. I gotta admit though, I really do appreciate the level of care that went into wrapping the frame. Each overlap of foam was offset consistently, and that goes to show the quality control is at minimum, concerned with the visual presence of this product. After unveiling the frame, you can see the massive amount of foam used to protect the frame. Now let's get into the good stuff. This frame appears to have a matte black paint coat, which is synonymous with these Chinese carbon manufacturers. The same finish can be found on my Chinese carbon wheel set that will accompany this build. The finish is really quite good, and although this is my first time with a carbon mountain bike frame, I do have experience in carbon layup and composite work. The amount of detail and tight tolerances here, paired with the end product, indicate a high quality product in my opinion. In fact, this company has been featured on the Monkey Brain channel of and he is a professional engineer that has positive claims for this carbon work. There was only one minor concern with the finish near the rear through axle, but I would attribute that to putting the through axle into a jig or testing. At any rate, it's just the paint and could be an intentional design. This frame is rigged out for internal cable routing and has an integrated headset cup. So remember that if you're interested in this bike, it doesn't take a traditional headset. I do appreciate that all the internal routing has been taped up and it's ready for cables. There is also a door on the bottom of the frame for wireless junction and batteries. Of course, since this is a frame set, you aren't getting any of the suspension or components with this frame. It's up to you to add all that trick stuff. They have included the suspension hardware with this iteration, which is a huge improvement because previously buyers were sourcing that hardware from Scott Bikes. I also wanted to note that this chainstay is asymmetrical. Now let's hop back to the studio and close this thing out. So that was just a brief unboxing and overview of the quality of this China Carbon full suspension mountain bike. It was a first time experience for me and I wanted to share it with you, share the experience and what you might expect out of ordering something like this from overseas. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comments down below. Don't forget to go out there and create your own adventure however you can. Spread some positivity. See you on the next one.